what I found was the biggest things for me, okay, was number one, okay, I'm gonna put you on some game right here. Okay, y'all already know it, but it's very true. Cut the sugar out. Cut it out, bro. Keep it a buck, bro. Cut that shit out. And you may think, oh, no shit. No. I'm gonna tell you why.
Breadwinner just joined M3 Ski.
Cut the sugar out. Like, cut it out, bro. Tomorrow, cut it out, bro. I don't care. Cut that shit out. That ass. All of it, bro. All of it. Cut it out. Here is what I do. No, not the fruit sugar. It's bullshit. Everybody say, oh, you can't even eat fruit sugar. Yes, you can, but I eat a bunch of fruits, okay? Listen to me. My biggest thing from seeing my body feeling good, looking good, having energy and workout is this. It's not about the calorie intake for me. It is, but it's not, okay? Say you were at 2,500 calories. You find it, right? Every day you track it. 2,500 calories. Yes, technically, if you hit 2,500 calories and you hit your protein intake every day from whatever foods it might be, it's fine. You're chilling. You're straight, right? That's how it is. I'm telling you right now, that is how it is. You can eat cheeseburgers every single day if you want to. If you want to, by the way. As long as you hit your protein intake and as long as you hit your calorie, you can. By the way, you can. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You can, okay? You can. I'm telling you right now, you can. Will you feel good though? Fuck no. At all. Are you gonna wake up sluggish? Yes. Are you gonna be tired when you go to bed? Are you gonna be tired at the gym? Are you gonna have no energy? Yes. All of it. All of it, bro. All of it. Do you wanna feel like that? No. Will your brain fog be crazy?
Just
yes.
joined M3 Ski.
You know what I'm saying? So, listen to me. I've tried both. I've tried both eating whatever I wanted on a cut, and I got cut, I got lean, but I felt like shit. I've tried keeping it super clean. I felt amazing. Wake up 30 minutes before school. Wake up 30 minutes before school. Get your fucking oats in the little fucking container. If you don't want to cook, it takes you 5 minutes, bro. I've been a broke fucking motherfucker, bro. Since I was a kid, bro, I just now started getting money. Do you understand what I lived off of? Quaker fucking oats and a fucking protein scoop shake in this bitch, whip it around, took that bitch to school or to work, bro. I was working as a fucking train instructor, bro. I would work as a train instructor, bro. 9 to 5 every day, from 4 in the morning sometimes to 9 p.m. in the fucking afternoon, bro. I would wake up, I had no time to fucking, I had no time to cook. You think I give a fuck about how it tastes? You think I could really care? You think I really care? I would wake up at 4 in the morning, I would grab this little shit of 3 hours of fucking sleep, I would get my oats in it, 200 grams of oats, I would get 2 scoops of protein powder, everybody would go eat their lunch, I would open my shit. Bro, it's disgusting. Get it down, get it down. Do you want to be ripped, or do you want to get to your goals, or do you want to sit here and Boys, it's all about discipline, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find your way. Everybody's way is different. Find it. What's easiest for you? What works for you, bro? Because what works for me might not work for you. That's simple, bro. You want to go and buy a pack of fucking chicken tenders, bro? Go do that. Have that as your little lunch. If you don't want to eat lunch at school at all, that's fine. Go home and eat it afterwards. Starve a little bit faster in school. Find it, bro. Like, damn, I'm being serious, bro. I personally barely hit abs. If you want to hit abs, you hit it at the end of the workout. I personally don't, okay? Find a caloric deficit. If you want to bulk, you go over that caloric deficit. If you want to cut, you go under it. Don't overdo it. Don't overcut. Don't overbulk. Stay in the lines, okay? Okay? That's the ones. Okay, now, listen. 2 of the most important things right here, okay? This is me. This is what I found, okay? This is what I found. Last 2 things, yeah. Last 2 things. Sleep. Please, I'm telling you right now, bro. Me personally, I found, bro, I'm such a fucking freak, bro. I'm be honest, bro. Like, cause I was so, like, I was almost like obsessed with this shit before I did any of this, bro. My body, I would be so obsessed because of modeling, so I would like study. I'm not even trolling. I would study my own body for years, bro. So I would know exactly what I needed, what I not need, okay? Personally, my body, I need 8 hours and 30 minutes to have the most amount of energy during the day. If I get any amount over that, I'm getting sluggish. If I get any amount under that, I'm getting tired. I'm telling you right now, it sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you, but I found exactly what fits me and what not. Now, you don't need to overdo it. Some function of 6, but listen to me. Please get 7 to 9, okay? 7 to 9, that span right there, please, bro, okay? Focus on your sleep. or you will feel tired, you will feel nauseous, you will feel like you don't want to go to the gym, you will not be able to push as much, okay? It's important. I'm saying right now, it's also the most important for your recovery with the food. Those 2 things, I'm telling you right now, bro, okay? And I was blessed and given the position enough to where I think I've been through so much stuff and like real life stuff that when this came upon me and all my prayers started getting answered, I was prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Like God said, he always gives his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers, if that makes sense. So if you ever feel overwhelmed, or if you ever feel like it's so much going on, just kind of like try. I know it's super hard, but try in a way, just like see it as there is always, like God is always with you, by the way, always. That's something I learned in church. Like God is literally always with you. It can be your loneliest cries ever. You can be there with nobody, in a dark room with no family, friends, nothing. But when you cry, God is seeing that cry. Like he's literally watching you. Like imagine this, like you're sitting there just like crying. Cause I had those moments before where I cry and I feel like nothing, like nobody's there at all, right? Like everything goes so well, but the most important people in your life is never gonna be there. And you sit there and you cry for yourself. You have to have those doubts, you have those thoughts, but just know that God's like looking right through, and he's sitting there. Like imagine him just sitting there with his head, like looking at you like, it's okay. Like I see the cries. I see it, you know what I mean? I would always chase God, right? Always. Like for the longest time, I told you that I was like, I think I found when I was like 15, 16. And for the longest time, I wouldn't really know what the word was, like completely, because like you have a belief, but you don't really dig deep into it. That was me for the longest time. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm never gonna know anything, like at all. I'm never gonna know anything. Same with for all the religions, like, you know what I'm saying? You're never gonna know perfectly 100% like about every single little detail. Like that's just all it is. It don't matter who you are. That's just what it is, right? And for the longest time, I felt like you try your best, but then you fall right back into it. You fall right back into like regular sins, or small, it sounds bad, regular sins, but like you fall into like these just bad habits of like life in general, which is super, super, super easy, by the way. Like that's the easiest thing. The hardest part is to follow the word perfectly. That's the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be the hardest part. That's still going to be the hardest part. But it's like, there was this one point, I'm not even trolling, it wasn't even that long ago, where I just felt like I was chasing it to the point, I was chasing him to the point, with him I mean God, I was chasing God to the point where it was almost like an obsession. Like I was chasing him so much, and learn more and put him first in everything. I'm not even kidding, chat. Every decision, still it is, by the way, but like I want to come back to it. But sometimes like every decision I would make, it don't even matter what it would be. He would never do anything evil towards you. You should never think like, oh no, God is punishing me. Oh no, God is doing it. Like never that. But you also gotta understand this: God is your father, and as a father, just as your father on earth, what will he do? He will take you into the room and he'll be like, listen, if you're not gonna listen to my word, you won't have to learn another way. So it's a lesson. So this is how I see it. He made me sit there after those things and be like, because basketball was my love. Like if something happened to me in basketball, I would break down crying. Real talk. I would break down crying because I missed the game in practice. Like I was obsessed. Literally how I'm obsessed with this. I was obsessed. All I wanted to do was make the NBA. That was my number one goal forever, for the longest time. So I was like literally like in college. I sit there and I'm like, God, and I'm not super into my faith at this point. I'm like, God, why is this happening? Like I don't get it. I truly don't get it. And slowly I'm like, you know what? Should I start cutting back on things that just don't feel right? Because here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Every person in this chat, I'm telling you right now, y'all know when a decision is right or wrong. Yes or no? Like if you truly think about it, you know deep, if you really look deep in your stomach, you know exactly when the decision is right or wrong. We all do. Like we literally all do. Let me tell you something. That feeling, that's God. That's God. Why do you think everybody says always go with your gut? Because your gut, it's your inner body. That's what's telling you that God is telling you not to do this or to do this. That's how I see it. So, you know when everybody's like, you know when they're like, say, for example, like I told y'all, I would steal a lot when I was a kid, like 15, 14, 13, like I would be in school, I would steal food all the time. I would steal food all the time. Now, I wouldn't just steal to steal, I would steal because I needed it, okay? Now, I would steal and I would do all these things, but you don't think every time I stole, even as a 13-year-old, you don't think every time I stole from the store, you don't think every time I thought about stealing, you don't think I knew that was wrong? You don't think I felt that in my stomach, like, this is not something I should do? But what we're doing is, as humans, we are almost like the biggest thing for me sometimes, and I think for a lot of people, is that when you have that stomach feeling, you want the quick adrenaline. You want the quick reward from it. So you do it anyways. But what you don't understand is when you're doing it anyways, you're going away from God. You're pushing against his word. How many of y'all have sat there? No, real talk. Let's have a talk. How many of y'all have sat there, women or men, don't matter. And you sit there, you're on your bed. Maybe you're a little bored. Maybe you're a little horny. That's human. That's human emotions, right? How many of y'all have been like, you know what? Let me go masturbate. Let me masturbate real quick. But in your mind, wait for it though. Wait for it. In your mind, you know exactly you shouldn't do that. But it's so deep in your stomach and in your mind, you're like, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that at all. I shouldn't do that at all. But it's like, in a way, you just sit there and you're like, for some reason as humans, we just do it anyways. We do it anyways, bro. How many times? Because what? Come on now. Now with just that, with any decision like that, any bad decision, like, it's like, or you don't understand, it's like your brain, you control everything yourself. Like, I don't care what anyone says, you control everything yourself. Everything. Now, will he forgive me for my sins? Of course. He died for our sins. Died. On the cross, gone. Died. Now, this is not me saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. Listen, I'm never going to say and say, yo, stop that. You do that, because that's not my place to be. Whose place that to be? That's not my place to be. You know what I'm saying? You can give advice. I don't got the power for that. I'm just a human being. You do these things, not just that, just in general, where it's like, you know what to do, but you just don't do it. It's like, I think sometimes that is what pisses me off on myself. Like, I get so pissed. Like, I get genuinely so mad at myself, because it's like, I know my potential, bro. Like, that you think I'm here just because of nothing? Like, just because in general? Because I knew what I had in me. I just knew you know how many times I've been saying this? What? You can look back a year from my boss right now, 50 viewers, I said the exact same thing. What? Like, I've always had the same mindset, but here's the thing. Same mindset I have now, that I genuinely think I can become, you know, what I can become and my potential and where I see myself in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. I know that. But you know what that means? That means that every day, that feeling, when you feel like you want to push towards God and not with him, that's what's stopping you. That's what's keeping you backtracking. So you want to go forward all the time, and you want to follow the gut feeling. You know what you gotta do? You want to keep it honest with you? Because that's what I did a lot more. So a year ago from now, I let that feeling go with me instead, more and more and more. So I got here because I let go more. I felt like, okay, I'm gonna just go with that feeling. I'm gonna actually lock in. But now sometimes I'm in a point where I feel like I can be a whole nother place, but you just keep having those thoughts. You keep sending yourself back even more. We all have our certain potential in whatever field, whatever life, you know what I'm saying? If your potential is, you know what, if your potential is to be the best Wendy worker that ever is. Sounds corny to you, but it's not. Because if that's your biggest potential in your head, you can reach that potential. I'm being serious. Like, y'all might laugh, but I'm keeping it $1,000. If y'all want to be top of your class, you can be on top of your class. Like, you can, because you know that feeling, that potential, that potential feeling that you have of something in whatever field you're doing, you know you have that feeling because you can achieve it. You don't have that feeling just to have it. Because if you wouldn't have that thought in your mind or that feeling at all, then that's not your faith. That's not your plan. That's not your goal for God. Then that's not what you're meant to be. Like, that's not what you're meant to be doing. There will not be a thought in your mind that you're not supposed to be doing. Then if you choose to not do it, then that's another story. But if why I got to this point is because this same mindset I had since a year ago, 2 years ago, it's still there. Like, it's still there repeatedly every day. It's an obsession at this point. Like, it's literally an obsession. I'm obsessed. That mindset right there, like, you gotta, like, please go with it. Instead, no, don't go against it. And listen, everybody will be like, oh, of course. Why would we go against it? Okay, but do you understand that we're human? Do you understand that it's always going to be easier to just lay flat on the ground and not do nothing? It's always going to be. Sometimes you learn something and you go right at it, and you this Sunday, oh, you're like, boom, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to think about what my pastor said today. I'm going to think about exactly those things. Okay, good. But then the next day, you just right back to zero again. You just right back to doing your normal stuff again. My pastor literally, you know what he asked the other week? He said, how many of y'all right now is going to walk out that door and forget what I just said? Everybody put their hand up. We all just laughed about it. Because it's funny, but it's not funny though. You get what I'm saying? Like, like, it's funny, but it's not funny, because it's like, that's just real. That's just being human. I'm a version of that myself. I go sometimes and then, you know, you go for a week and you don't keep up with the word. You don't keep it up. You don't think about it. You don't do nothing about it. And then by the end of the week, you kind of had like a bad week a little bit. You sit there like, for me, like I sit here and I'm like, why is that? Then why? I'm like, there is no excuse. There's no, oh, because I slept bad. Oh, because I didn't go to the gym that day. Oh, my mindset is bad this week. No, that's not what it is. That is not what it is, bro. I'm telling you, that's not what it is. And like, listen to me. Like, what I've learned is this. There's no excuse for the human life. There's no like, oh, damn, I think I heard this, or I slept bad, or my mind's just bad. No, it's because probably for that period of time, you just didn't choose God first that whole week. Or you didn't choose God for that whole 6 months, or that whole 6 years. Or for all I know. So every time I have a problem, anytime I have a bad week, I don't start doing a new routine. I don't start doing like, oh, you know what? Let me make a new good daily routine that can make me more productive. No. I'm like, okay, let me open the Bible 4 more times than I did last week. Let me study 5 more times. Let me pray even more times than I did last week. And watch how your daily, quote unquote, new daily routine starts just transforming. He was on a yacht and a helicopter, bad week. Yo, Ben, that guy. Nobody's talking about a bad week. I'm talking about experiences. Yo, also people are so like, I don't want to say nothing, but God, like, all I can say is God bless you. Like, God bless you. Like, you have so much hatred. Like, I'm trying to spread, like, do you understand this? Like, do you understand this world, bro? You're trying to spread positivity and you're just so negative. Like, I would pay you to see behind that screen. Like, genuinely, I hope, like, you know what? Like, it's so funny, chat. It's so funny. You know what happened with me, obviously, with, you know, certain people, and that's still happening with certain people. You know when I know that I've came genuinely so far is that, yes, I still get mad. Yes, I do all this stuff and stuff like that. But, you know, you get anger. You be annoyed, whatever. Y'all know exactly what's been going on with me. Still going on to this day. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I just don't speak. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Genuinely in my heart, I pray to those people and I pray that God genuinely like find them peace.
Out of the times, they want to count you out. They want to make sure you don't be the one to make it. You don't be the one to succeed, nigga. Look at that. It's crazy. When you really dedicated and you focused up, ain't shit can stop you, nigga. Get the fuck in the game. Come on.
We not doing this gym stream for content. Like, it's not like, we really gonna be on our shit, though. Like, if I needed a sign, that's what it was right there. If I needed any sign, that's what it was right there, chat. I'm telling you, like, no funny shit, bro. I don't need to pop no fucking Ozempic pills. Fuck out of it. I just need to go to the gym, eat good, you know what I'm saying? And get right, bro. And get right, bro. That's all it is, chat.
You finished high school?
Yeah, I finished high school, but I did like half a semester in college. Then I just dropped out.
You just couldn't
handle it? I was
it?
pop, bro. I ain't had no money, gang. Like, I remember I was going to the to school. I didn't have money for the books, and then FAFSA, how you say that shit?
FAFSA.
They give money out to the students and shit. They gave me my shit at the end of the semester though. So the first half, I couldn't even work because it was like I used to work in a deli cutting up sandwiches and shit, like all that. So like I couldn't get money and go to school. It was just not like, for me, it was crazy how much I was like, damn. So I had a little iPhone 5C, and I would go to school. And the textbooks was like $400. We can't afford it yet. You feel me? I had to wait for that FAFSA check. That's come at the end of the semester, which I don't know why they did that.
Right.
So I pull up, I take pictures of my shit for me, the little the homework. I go home, I do my homework.
Right.
One day I get on the train, the phone break.
Wow.
Bro, it only cost $80 to fix it. I did not have 80 cash. Nobody in my fam had 80 cash to fix that phone, gang. Word to my mother. So I'm like, nah, I gotta wait till mommy get paid or some shit. I gotta bust a maneuver, whatever I gotta do. Like, for me, it was before YouTube, but like, to get my shit for YouTube, I would sell fake clothes and shit. To get my shit, or sell like little Pearly B chains, get my shit up, to get my my hardware, you feel me? Shit I needed, like recording, whatever. Point is, I didn't have the money, and then that, like, turned into 3-4 days. I was like, you know what, bro? Let me try this YouTube shit all the way. Let me just fuck it, my nigga. Like, for me, and just dropped out, and I like next month I made like 2 bands for me. Then that turned into like 5. I said, nah, hold on. I said, what I look like giving up today when tomorrow might be the day I win. A lot of you niggas is giving up, and y'all giving up not knowing that tomorrow might be the day you win. I want y'all motherfucking grind. I want y'all to not only, y'all niggas be proud of me, I want to be proud of y'all. I want you to tag me on the gram like, yo, Finn, look what I did. I'm gonna hit that like, I'm gonna swipe. I'm like, nah, nigga, you're different.
Why would I quit today when tomorrow might be the day I win? Real shit, bro. Stay in your motherfucking path. I tell this shit time and time again. Don't let these other niggas fuck with you. Listen, you on your path, they on theirs. Do you and focus on you. Be great, be beautiful, be blessed.